Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Now today I'd like to travel somewhere new, and that is the Czech Republic, and take a look at one of their I.M.R.Es, or individual meal ready to eat, and this particular one is menu 4. So let's get this on a table and see what the pack contains. So I now have here on the table the Czech Republic I.M.R.E, and this particular one is menu 4. It is an 8-hour menu, and this one contains pork. I believe it's a Mexican salad and pork and ham. For some unknown reason there seems to be an alteration to the expiry date. I do hope that's happened in the factory and not by the vendor, but it does look like a US I.M.R.E in size, shape and the bag quality. Obviously this one is blue and there is no peelable seal. So let's slit this at the back and see what the bag contains. Nice strong plastic. And what have we inside? So this is a little different. All the contents seem to be in a tray, very similar to the sort of thing we get packed meat in here in the UK, which I think is a nice touch, keeps it all together. So let's get this open. Nice stack of contents, well wrapped, well sealed. Very well wrapped. So let's put this to one side and see what we have. We have some corn crisp bread with fibre, so some crackers. There is another corn crisp bread with fibre, 2 packs of crackers. We have what I think is a chocolate bar. Little bar of chocolate. We have 2 sugars. There is a 215 gram of Mexican tuna salad. There is a 215 gram of ham. That is a multivitamin drink powder. There is no writing on there at all. It does feel like a moist towelette, so it'll be interesting to make sure that it is, and not a tea bag, but it feels like a moist towelette. There is a coffee. Some gum, just says chewing gum. There are 2 little sweets or candies, and they look like they're a sort of energy or glucose type sweet. A small pack of salt. And a spoon. So this is the contents of the Czech Republic I.M.R.E menu 4. So let's get these on a tray and see what they look and taste like. So as you can see, I now have everything laid out on the tray, and for the first time I'm going to have both of the mains cold, because I've been looking at the ingredients. I do think they'd be eaten better cold. We'll see if that was a mistake or not as we progress. And I think I'm going to start with the beverage base powder, and this just is a multivitamin drink, 6 grams. So there's no other instructions on how much water to add, so I'm just going to have to estimate this. There is a strange smell coming from that powder. It smells a little bit citrusy, peach maybe, but we'll get that some water using the little spoon that came with the ration. And I think I'll just give it half a glass initially. You can always add, you can't take away. And while I'm at it, I think we'll go with the coffee also. Again, no branding, just says coffee. Very coarse looking granules there, and just because we have it and I have sugar, I'm going to put the sugar in. I normally only have one sugar, and we'll get that topped off with some hot water. Again, I'll give it about half a cup initially. Very strong aroma of coffee coming from that. It does smell like it's a strong roast. Okay, now I think we should just go around opening everything up. I do have my salt there, my gum, and my what I think is glucose tablets, but we'll go around and open up all the items. Now this is Mexican tuna pasta. Again, as I've not warmed this, we shall eat it cold. Nice. Strong smell of chili coming from there already, so it's obviously got some spice, some heat, and a smell of tuna. I'm also going to open this ham. Again, it looks like it's a spam or a luncheon meat type idea. We shall have a look. Yes, it's a very gelatinous looking cooked ham, the sort of thing we have here in a tin in the UK, and we generally eat it cold with salads. We have, I think it's the chocolate bar. Very plain and simple packaging on most of these items. A little bit bloomed, but not too bad. Now I did look on these mains, and on the bottom it did say best before 2022, so whoever corrected that best before date on the front of the packet was correct. Let's open these crackers. I don't know if they're both the same. We shall see. They might be different, they might be the same. They both just say corn crisp bread with fibre. All those have seen a little bit of battle damage, but not too bad. I'll open the other one just to see if there is a difference. There doesn't look any difference. They both look the same, so I shan't open that one anymore. Just leave the one there. So there's 2 packs of the same. There is some gum, so just quickly open that, put it on the side, see what we're dealing with. Very simplistic packaging. There is the standard two little chiclets. I'll just leave those in there for now. So that just leaves the salt and the moist towelette, which I'll open in a moment. So where shall we start? Let's start with the multivitamin drink. Now it looks lemon in colour. Actually, it's quite acidic. I'd say it's more like a grapefruit. Not very strong, not very flavourful. It's a mild, gentle, grapefruity flavour. but quite nice and refreshing. Very tart, very like a lemon grapefruit tartness comes through. Very nice, very pleasant. And we'll have a look at this coffee. Looks like it's a dark roast. It's not bitter, but that could be because I've put the sugar in. But it's not very strong at all. It's a deceiving coffee. First gives you the impression it's going to be a strong roast, but then as you drink it, it's very mild, very uninspiring. It's instant coffee, but I can't say at its best. It's instant coffee, black instant coffee, but not the best one I've tasted. Okay, so let's move on straight to the mains. Tuna Mexican pasta. Now, as you can see, there's a great lump of tuna in the middle there. There is some beans, kidney beans, peas, sweet corn. Let's give all this a stir. Very nice smell emanating from this. So, I think it's a go for everything, big mouthful, all in one. But as you can see, there is, I think they're kidney beans, peas, sweet corn, and obviously tuna. Yes, very mild, very nice flavoured tomato sauce. Not too hot, spicy, gentle background hint. We have things similar that people take for lunch, and they do eat cold here in the UK. I don't know if you've ever seen, I don't know if you use the trade name, but John West light lunch. It's very reminiscent if you live in the UK. This is like a John West light lunch, which we do eat cold. The beans, peas and sweet corn are just cooked. There's still a little bit of texture there, but not too much. It's literally just al dente, just right. There's a slight gentle piece of background chili. Again, it's not overpowering. Anybody should be able to manage this. Very nice, very pleasing, light tuna meal. Very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. We'll have a look at these crackers and crisp breads. Very lightweight. Very, very brittle. Let's just have a piece on their own. It's a typical light flour crisp bread. I think you can get these over most parts of the world now. Nice and light, nice and crispy. Try a bit with the mains. Yes, very nice. Makes a nice crispy crunch to the tuna pasta. Sorry, tuna salad, not pasta there. Very nice, very pleasant. Now, let's get a spoon of rinse. Let's have a look at the ham. Now, it does look like a tinned processed ham we have here in the UK, or a luncheon meat, chopped down, a little bit glutinous. I'm glad I didn't warm this up. Personally, I don't like this sort of thing warm. I know a lot of people love this warm, but I think it goes a bit greasy. So there's a ham piece. Not overly salted, so it's not like a Spam. I think Spam has a lot of salt. There's very little salt, very little pepper, but it is, apart from that, it's like a meatloaf, a Spam, or a luncheon meat type thing we have here in the UK, but delicately peppered, delicately salted. We'll try a little bit on the cracker. It's very well with the cracker. So it's firm, texture of Spam, not flavoured with the salt and pepper like you get with Spam. very firm pork and ham meat. Try it a little bit with the tuna pasta. Keep calling it pasta. Tuna salad. A little bit of all together. Goes very well. Gives the salad a little bit more bulk. It feels a little bit more heavy, more filling. But do go very well together. And back to this coffee to cleanse my palate. You start to get that chili kick slowly evolve in your mouth. The more of the Mexican pasta, salad, I keep calling it pasta, you have to excuse me. The more of the Mexican tuna salad you eat, the hotter and hotter the chili becomes in your mouth, but not too overpowering. Disappointing coffee. But very nice, light, refreshing grapefruit juice drink. Okay, so let's have a look at this chocolate. Favourite part of any dish for myself. I do like my chocolate. It looks like it's a I don't know, 40% cocoa, not a heavy cocoa chocolate, not a really dark chocolate. Quite brittle, quite firm. I think my estimates of about 40% cocoa would be about right. It's certainly not one of the higher 60 or 70% ones I've tried, but it's still a very pleasant, very pleasing piece of chocolate. Quite firm, dark chocolate, very pleasant. I think I'll have a look at this. I think it's the moist towelette. Again, a little sticky now. It is. There was no labelling on those packets at all. Apart from the mains, most of these have been plainly labelled. Well, it's very weak. It's already ripping while I'm trying to open it. Decent size, very weak, but moist. Slight soapiness to it. Falling to bits, sticking to my fingers. Very weak. No distinctive smell. Just a slight moistness. Again, does the job, but not the best wet nap out of rations I've experienced. Okay. Have a look at one of these, which I think is a glucose candy, glucose sweet. Little glucose tab. Wow, it is. It's just that. Orange flavour. It's one of those that instantly dissolves on your tongue. The moment you bite it, it turns into powder. It forms a liquid and runs into your mouth. Glucose. Glucose energy boost. Don't think I'm going to need the salt. I could sprinkle it on the ham. It is a little bit lacking, but it's not necessary. Let's try one of these gums. There is 2 in a pack. Definitely spearmint. Very strong mint flavour, spearmint flavour. Quite a firm gum. Crispy shell, quite firm. You need to bite down quite hard, but it's pleasant, enjoyable, very mouth clearing, pleasing. So, recap. Coffee. Smells strong, looks dark, but in taste is actually quite disappointing. Very, very average quality instant. But it is. it is a warm coffee flavoured drink. Vitamin drink, grapefruit flavour, very delicately done, little bit of tartness, nice refreshing, not over coloured, a nice pleasing side drink. With that tartness, a lovely mouth cleanser. The Mexican tuna pasta, so said it again, tuna salad, is light, it's delicate, everything is well cooked, well flavoured, tomato sauce. The chili does slowly evolve. The more you eat, the more that chili kick starts to come into play. But it is a very nice light. Glad I had it cold. I think that is the way to go. A cold, light, refreshing meal. Same as the ham. It is a cooked ham, spam, luncheon meat style dish. Again, I do prefer those cold in a salad, or it did actually make a nice bulking agent to mix in with the light salad. So again, not as salty though, not very salty at all. Could probably do with a little more salt, but a nice meaty bulking agent. Chocolate, about a 40% cocoa, firm but nice quality. Certainly you wouldn't be disappointed eating that. A standard sort of medium style chocolate. Crisp breads, typical sort of crisp bread I think you can buy in most stores around the world. Very light, very crumbly, very plain, but did make a great base for both the ham and the salad. Glucose tablet, very nice, orange flavoured glucose tablet. The instant you chewed it, it dissolved into a liquid sugar and you could feel it in your mouth as a liquid. Very nice glucose. And the gum, quality gum, firm in taste, texture, nice crispy shell, good, decent, quality mint flavour. So, I'm going to leave it there. So that was my first experience of the Czech I.M.R.E. and I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification button for future videos coming very soon. So thank you and goodbye.